Our first speaker is Anouk Uragoada. Anouk is currently in the process of buying his own place. In this speech titled D*M*, Anouk will break down his experience so far. Please help me welcome Anouk.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. So a few months after I started working at CDOT, I thought it'd be a good idea to supplement my income. And I happened to stumble across rental properties, rental income as one of the sources. So with the Fed keeping interest rates low for the foreseeable future, it seemed like a good idea to buy. I haven't bought as of yet, but I am actively looking. Show of hands, who here has bought a house? Awesome. Follow-up question, who here enjoyed buying a house? Awesome. So with this speech, I wanted to break down my experience thus far, which I've actually simplified into 6 steps. Step 1, figure out where you want to buy and why you want to buy there. For me, because I live in the Springs, I thought it'd be a good idea to buy here. It'd be easy to manage. More than that, the Springs has a very strong military presence. So with them coming and going, it provided an ideal rental market. And more than that, more and more companies have been coming into the area. Amazon is slated to open a warehouse near the Colorado Springs airport. So I expect to see a huge influx of workers into the area because of that. Step 2, find a lender. You want to figure out how much you qualify for, because that could potentially affect your purchase price. I was actually given 2 options, a conventional loan and an FHA loan. So with the conventional loan, you actually have a higher interest rate, but the good thing of that is the monthly insurance premium drops off once you reach 20% down in principal payments. Whereas with the FHA loan, the Federal Housing Administration loan, has a lower interest rate, but the insurance premium will be there for the duration of the loan. Step 3, choose a realtor. So I actually had 2 criteria for doing this. My first one was I wanted my realtor to have at least 5 years of experience. And the second one was he or she had to be a landlord themselves. So the thing with realtors is you want to rely on them for information, but you want to do your own research. Come to realize realtors tend to dislike new construction, which doesn't make sense to me just because the commission's the same. So I'm yet to figure that out. Step 4, probably my favorite part, it's financially qualifying your properties. So there's this amazing thing called an amortization calculator that you can find on Google. You can put in your loan amount, the interest rate, and the duration of the loan, and it spits out your monthly principal and interest payments. To that, you can add your HOA fees, so your home owners association fees. So that will vary depending on whether you buy a single family home or a townhouse, condo. Single family homes tend to not have HOA, just a heads up. You can add your utilities, so approximately $100 to $150 a month. You can add your insurance premium, which you can get from your lender, property taxes, which you can find on the listing itself. You total all that up and you get your total monthly mortgage payment. Then I got on Zillow and I'd look at similar houses in the neighborhood that had the same number of beds, baths, and square footage. And I'd do a comparison. I'd see how much those are being rented for. And if the rental income was higher than the mortgage payment, we were good. We'd be cash flow positive and you financially qualified your properties. I take those and we move to step number 5. And this is actually another screen. It's what I call LLC, location, layout, conditions. So location is paramount because you can't change that. So the idea is you want, safe neighborhood, good school district, near major roadways, close to hospitals, close to supermarkets, that sort of thing. With layout, this is personal preference, where the bathroom is, where the kitchen is, all up to you. And then condition. I'm figuring this one out as well. I'm trying to avoid flooring that's prone to scratches. Carpet as well, just because I was a tenant once and I wrecked my carpet. And the roof. The roof is prone to hail damage because we live in Colorado, so you want to make sure that's in good condition too. Which takes us to step 6, which is go buy your house. Yay. Oh, but before I conclude, I do want to say one thing. An undertaking like this didn't happen overnight. It happened about 2 years ago when I changed my internal dialogue, and Toastmasters was actually the byproduct of that. And that is to do more, which happens to be the title of my speech. Do more, because you never know whatever activity you end up undertaking might just change your life. So in summary, step 1, figure out where you want to buy and why you want to buy there. Step 2, choose a lender. Step 3, choose a realtor. Step 4, financially qualify your properties. Step 5, LLC, location, layout, condition. Step 6, go buy your house. Thank you, everyone.